Winter is fast approaching. Now is the time to prepare your home for winter weather. There are many ways to prepare your home for winter storms and weather. Today we're going to address a few of the more common issues with a few suggested tips that may help get you through the season safely. Two of the most common claims we typically see in the winter months are caused by frozen pipes and ice dams. Pipes in attics, crawl spaces, and outside walls are vulnerable to freezing, which may cause pipes to burst before the temperatures drop. Fit exposed pipes with insulation sleeves or wrapping. Oftentimes the more insulation the better. Even in the south, where the temperatures are typically warmer, where you run plumbing along an outside wall or an uninsulated attic, you may be thinking it never gets cold enough to freeze those pipes, but it can. Next, you may want to consider sealing cracks and holes in outside walls and foundations with caulking, areas like where the outside garden faucet comes in from the outside. Now, if you're not a do-it-yourselfer, you may want to call a plumber to come out and take care of these things for you. Hopefully, you will find these insulation tips helpful and well worth the investment. When the cold temperatures do hit, I'm talking about 32 degrees and colder, consider keeping cabinet doors where pipes are located open to allow warm air to circulate around the pipes, mainly in the kitchen and bathroom. Another tip to consider is to keep a slow trickle of water flowing through the faucets. This may result in a few extra dollars on your water bill, but may help avoid the thousands of dollars of potential damage a burst pipe can cause. If you're planning on being away from home when extreme temperatures hit, there are a few tips you should consider. Keep your thermostat no lower than 68 degrees. Also, drain the water system and consider having someone go into the home on occasion to be sure there are no signs of leaking water. Even in the most prepared homes, burst pipes can happen. If this does, the first thing you want to do is shut off the water through the main shutoff valve located wherever your water supply line comes into the house from the outside. This could be in your basement or crawl space. You'll also want to contact Nationwide Claims to report the incident. And you may want to call a plumber to come out and fix the problem. Another common issue we see in homes is ice dams. There is a ridge of ice that forms at the edge of a roof and prevents melting snow from draining off the roof. The water that backs up behind the dam can leak into a home and cause damage to walls, ceilings, insulation, and other areas. Before temperatures drop, you may want to check that your attic is well ventilated and insulated. What you're trying to do is minimize the amount of heat that rises through the attic from the rest of the house. The colder the attic, the less the melting and refreezing will happen on the roof. As an extra precaution against roof leaks in case ice dams do form, consider having a water repellent membrane installed under your roof covering. Lastly, consider investing in a roof rake. This is a great tool for removing snow from your roof, possibly preventing ice dams from forming. Let's say you've done the legwork and an ice dam still forms. In that case, you may want to contact a roofer to break it up. If you do notice water inside the home, you will want to lessen your damage. For example, place a bucket underneath the water drip. You may want to call a roofer to help decrease damage. A little winter preparation now can hopefully save time and money during the coldest months.